Okay, welcome to another shop talk. You'll know if you're watching Sunday that I had this bad boy to show you. Wasn't allowed to show you it until today. I've had it for a few days now. I've been trying it. It's absolutely wicked. Now, I was sent this by Festool, just in case you want to know. All the other stuff I do buy. This one I have been sent to test, and I'm really pleased they sent it to me. I spotted this on a small advert somewhere and contacted them and said, wow, this looks awesome. When's it coming out? And then we got chatting. So really good. Really excited about it. Let's show you exactly what it is straight away. It is an edge sander. If you haven't seen it before, this thing, you can set it, mine is set to 90 degrees, I'll show you in a sec, and you can sand the edges of your table without worrying about that kind of rounding over thing that can happen if you're catching it. And on some of these resin tables, you spend so much time on it, this really turns the edge sanding into a no-brainer. So let's quickly jump in. I'll show you what I know about it. You know what my reviews are like. My review is basically how I'm going to use it, what I like about it. If I don't like anything about it, that's what my review is. It's not going to be taking this thing to bits and giving you loads of loads of technical data on it. Let's just show you how I use it and why I think it's good. Okay, so first of all, it has a two-step removable base. So it comes with two bases. One has got like the kind of soft felt and one is the hard plastic. So if you were at the second stage, if this had already been oiled and finished, and you just want to work on the edges, or if you've got it sanded to a high grit, then you're going to probably want to use this to stop any marking. This is very rough sanded at the moment. So this just clips straight on. Like that. It's adjustable. And then this one is set to 90 degrees. If you just come in, I've set it to 90. Okay, so how would you normally sand the edge of the table? Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I love this Rotex because it is the killer of all sanders. It's so powerful, switches to 2 different modes, really good at cutting back lots of material quickly, and you can also use it on the edge, but it is a bit big. If you're lucky enough like me to own 2 of the machines, I've got the little 90, so I would traditionally sit, I'll show you, and I would sit here. You've seen me doing it in videos, and I'll keep my hands pretty straight, and I'll come along, and it's definitely possible. You can go in there, and you just got to be careful. Don't dig into the side. Make sure you come on nice and straight and keep it level. So that's the traditional way that I would do it. Obviously, you can finish it with a hand sander, but with this new ETCS, with its angle bracket, this is how you would do it. Now, it does come with a dust extraction little bag, and it works really well, but because I'm working with resin here, I don't want to clog it all up. So I'm going to just connect this to my vac, my Festool vac. Now, this is a cordless version, and I do have my Bluetooth vac, which is also Festool, so it's really nice. If I plug that on there, when I fire it up, it also starts my vac. So let me just move the camera around. I'll show you how you can now do the edges with this. Instead of sitting on your stool and having to go in there and be careful, you can actually put this down there on the workpiece, switch it on, and then move in. So that was so easy. Absolutely spot on. The kit comes with 2 batteries. They seem to last for ages, and I was a bit worried that I'd have to get another charger. It does actually come with a charger, but already have a couple. But what is really good, this battery, even though it looks completely different to your standard Festool battery, this fits on obviously the charger it comes with, but it does also fit the old charger, the TCL3. You can just push the batteries into that, and you see it gets charged straight away. And if you've got one of these Airstream chargers, which I did a video on, I've just bought, you can push it into that and it charges as well on that. So if you've already got one of their cordless sanders, obviously you'll be able to buy this, I guess, at some point as a bare unit. You won't have to double up. But if you haven't, like I didn't have any of these type of batteries, this now gives you an entrance into the world of their little handheld cordless chargers. And what obviously they're great for, aside from this one, which is for the edges, they're really good if you're on units and cupboards and you want to get in the corners. They've got a couple more in the range that I'm really interested in now. This is obviously the random Orbital. So let's have a closer look at that. So when you're looking at your angles here, you unlock this and you can move this between your 45 and all the way down to your 90 and then get it set up. I like to leave mine bang on 90, so put that on there just to double check. It goes beyond 90 without a stop. So I found, just in case you've got something that's a little bit more than 90, you can do that. So I use this engineering square, that's bang on 90 now. Now what you can do, there's two modes with this. First of all, I thought it was a bit strange, but it does work really well. One mode is the hard mode, which is where this lever's down, and now this is absolutely rigid. So there's no movement or flex. And the other mode, Festool give that as being maybe for the corners of sharp wood. And this other one is if you're maybe denibbing or something like that, where it's just going to be a soft thing. Now what this does, it gives a little bit of flex in there. Now it does seem odd, but if you may not have 100% 90 degree, most things aren't, there might be something. And what you would naturally do is you'd be trying to keep it 90, but there would be a bit of variant in there just to, you know, it will look like 90, but it's not perfect. And that is that's really good for that. So when you come in there on that, there's just a little tiny bit of give. And it is minute, up and down, just to let you ride around, say, a potentially not perfectly straight edge. Not everyone cuts, but if it was a hand cut or something like that, just gives you that bit of movement. Works really well. Feels absolutely great. You tend to put all of your weight. I tend to put my hand here, actually. I guess this is a grip, but I tend to put my hand here and then bring this in slowly to the workpiece. And there is absolutely no chance of accidentally going like this. I tend to sit down, like I said, when I'm doing these edges, and you've seen it in many of my videos. With this thing now, I can pump my table up, stand up and whiz along to my heart's content. I think the idea is here, hidden within inside this framework, it comes with this little Allen key, is their random Orbital battery sander. And again, I love cordless. You've seen so many videos that I do on cordless stuff. I hate cords. Whenever possible, I don't use cords. So you can just simply remove that, it's really quick. And there we go, that's the new attachment. I'm guessing this is similar to their other tool, which didn't have the attachment. And now we have a random orbit. And you just got a standard random orbit sander, which is battery. So it's pretty cool for me because until now I had the 150, which is my kind of beast go-to. I have the 90, which I use for getting in the corners and the edging and the smaller stuff. And now I've got this is a 125, so it fits right in the middle. Just feels great. All Festool stuff feels great. The balance is good. Put that back on, just check it for square. As I said, it can go beyond 90. I guess that could be useful on certain things, but I just like to check that one on there. And then you're back working on your edges. So easy. So I hope you enjoyed that little review. As I say, I'm not massively technical. I just wanted to show you how I use it and what I'm going to be using it on. You'll see me using it on the edges of all my tables now, that's for sure. Such a clever little idea. I haven't seen one before. It can handle around 100 mil of surface at 90 degrees. So that's going to be really useful. If you're doing those big chamfered tables, you can set it your 45s coming in. Remove the thing like I just showed you, so it's a handy sander for general use anyway. Very lightweight, very ergonomic. One of the main things about Festool, all of the stuff that I really, really like, is it just feels good in the hand. It's really nice to use, feels seriously engineered. You know you've got that 3-year warranty. I've used it before, it works flawlessly. As I said, Festool did send me this. They didn't ask me to review it. They simply said, do not put any videos out before Tuesday, which is, I haven't done. Today is Tuesday. So I've sent you the video now. I've been using it now for almost a week. Well, for a week, I got it last Tuesday. I've found it absolutely awesome. The only thing I've got, any problem I've got, same as all of us, I don't have any 125 paper. So now my arsenal of sandpaper doesn't fit. but that's no big deal. I'm now going to start collecting the 125 paper as well as the 90 and the 150. But I love it, feels good in the hand. I'm now into the new battery system, so it won't be long before you'll see me using one of these other ones with the pointed attachment, which I'll link in when I do. I'll put a link in the description to exactly what this is. I think it's just the ETSC 125. It may have an extra name on it because of this clamping system. I'm not sure how they're going to sell it, if that will be an add-on, if you've got one of those. I don't know. If I've missed out anything, please ask in the comments. I'll be checking all the time and I'm happy to answer any questions or go back to the machine, have a quick look and see what I can do to help. I love it. I would definitely be buying one. Thanks a lot for watching as always. See you later.